Whirligig beetles are fascinating aquatic insects that belongs to the family Gyrinigi. They are known for their distinctive behavior of swimming in rapid erratic circles on the surface of the water, creating a swirling pattern that gives them their name. These beetles are commonly found in ponds, lakes, slow-moving streams, and other freshwater habitats around the world. Whirligig beetles have an elongated, oval-shaped body that is flattened and divided into two parts, the front part known as the thorax and the hind part known as the abdomen. They have two pairs of compound eyes, one above the water surface for detecting area predators and one below the water surface for spotting underwater prey. Their eyes are divided, allowing them to see both above and below the water simultaneously. These beetles exhibit a unique and mesmerizing swimming behavior. They swim rapidly in circles on the water surface, creating small ripples. This behavior serves several purposes, including confusing predators, escaping from potential threats, and detecting vibrations caused by struggling prey. These beetles are predators, primarily feeding on small insects and other aquatic organisms that fall onto the water surface. Their split eyes allow them to spot both area and submerged prey, making them efficient hunters. Whirligig beetles have specialized adaptation for breathing, both in the air and underwater. They can carry an air bubble beneath their wing covers, which act as a respiratory structure while they dive underwater to feed or avoid predators. When the air bubbles deplete, they resurface to collect more air. These beetles undergo complete metamorphosis, which consists of 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The eggs are typically laid on aquatic plants or other surfaces near the water. The larvae are aquatic and resemble small elongated insects with a more subdued coloration compared to the adult. They go through several instars before pupating and emerging as adult beetles. They are known for their social behavior. They often form groups or aggregations on the water surface where they engage in their characteristic swimming behavior together. Being in groups might offer advantages in terms of protection against predators and enhance feeding opportunities. While whirligig beetles have a unique swimming patterns that help them confuse predators, they still have some natural enemies. Predatory birds, aquatic insects, and large aquatic organisms are known to feed on them. Whirligig beetles are intriguing creatures with a variety of adaptations that allow them to thrive in aquatic environment. Observing their synchronized swimming and interactions can be a captivating experience for nature enthusiasts and scientists alike. Adult mosquitoes, including species like the Asian tiger mosquito, are often found on the surface of stagnant water for several reasons relating to their life cycle, behavior, and biology. Stagnant water serves as a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Female mosquitoes lay their eggs on the surface of water, where the eggs stick together in clusters known as rafts. These rafts float on the water surface, providing a safe environment for the eggs to develop. The eggs hatch into larvae, commonly known as ringlets or ringers, which also lives in water. The larvae feed and develop into pupae, and eventually adult mosquitoes emerge from the pupae stage. Thus, stagnant water is a critical part of mosquito life cycle. Female mosquitoes require stagnant water to lay their eggs. The still water provides a suitable environment for the eggs to develop and hatch. The eggs are laid on the surface of water, and the specific characteristics of the water can influence the success of egg laying. Adult mosquitoes need to rest and feed to maintain their energy levels and continue the life cycle. Resting on the water surface allows them to avoid predators and find shelter. Additionally, stagnant water bodies often contain microorganisms and organic matter that serve as a food source for the adult mosquito. These insects primarily feed on nectar from flowers, but female mosquitoes also require a blood meal to lay eggs. The surface tension of water allows small insects like mosquitoes to float on the surface without sinking. Mosquitoes have specialized adaptations that help them remain on the water surface. Their legs are equipped with hairs and stretchers that distribute weight, preventing them from breaking the water surface tension. This adaptation is what allows them to seemingly walk on water. In summary, adult mosquitoes are commonly found on the surface of stagnant water because it is an essential part of their life cycle. Stagnant water provides a suitable environment for egg laying, breeding, and sheltering. Additionally, the specialized adaptation enables them to remain on the water surface without sinking, allowing them to rest, feed, and carry out their reproductive activities. Dracula ants are a fascinating group of ants known for their unique feeding behavior and specialized adaptation. They belong to the genus Stigmatoma. Dracula ants are known for their unusual feeding behavior called non-destructive cannibalism. They don't kill their prey directly. Instead, they bite into the prey's body and consume its blood, that's hemolymph, without causing fatal injuries. This behavior allows the prey to recover and continue providing nourishment over time. They possess specialized mandibles that are well situated for piercing the exoskeleton of their prey and extracting hemolymph. These ants often live in small colonies of about 10 to 100 individuals. They exhibit a certain degree of social parasitism where they infiltrate the colonies of other ant species and establish themselves by exploiting the host colony resources. Dracula ants have unique reproductive method. The reproductive female, that is the queen, are typically flightless and rely on workers ants to disperse their offspring, a process called budding. These ants are found in tropical and subtropical regions around the world, primarily in Southeast Asia, Africa, and Australia. They inhabit various environments, including forest, leaf litter, and soil. Dracula ants play a role in their ecosystem by helping control population of other insects. However, due to their specialized feeding behavior and relatively small colony size, they are not considered major players in ecosystem dynamics. These ants have captured the attention of researchers due to their unique behavior and adaptations. Studying them can provide insight into the evolution of complex behaviors and adaptation in insects. Anthomyiid purpurea, commonly known as the morning glory or purple morning glory, can attract various insects, including flies, for several reasons. Morning glory flower often produce nectar, which serves as food sources for pollinators like bees, butterflies, and flies. The scent and nectar of the flower can attract flies seeking source of nourishment. Morning glory flower have a funnel or trumpet-like shape, which can be appealing to flies. The open and easily accessible structure allows flies to easily land on the flower and access nectar. The bright and vibrant color of purple morning glory flower can be visually attractive to flies, just as it is to other pollinators. The contrast of the purple against green foliage may make the flower stand out and catch the attention of flies. Flies are often more active during warmer part of the day, and morning glory flower tend to open fully when exposed to sunlight and warmer temperatures. This synchronization of activities may lead to more fly visits to the flower when they are in full bloom and accessible. Flies are considered generalist pollinators, meaning they may visit a wide range of flower species to feed on nectar and pollen. While specific adaptation in some flowers might target certain pollinators, morning glories could attract various types of insects, including flies, due to their relatively accessible nectar and open flower structure. It is important to note that while morning glories may attract flies, their primary pollinators are often bees and butterflies. Flies visiting the flower could be incidental visitors rather than the primary pollinators. Nothing. The flowers' characteristics make them appealing to diverse range of insects, including flies, which can contribute to the plant reproductive success by facilitating pollen transfer between flowers. Among the fly species seen on this flower are Anthomyiid, and this is a family of flies commonly known as root maggot flies or cabbage flies. These flies belong to the order Diptera and are part of the larger group of flies known as true flies. The family Anthomyiid include a diverse range of species that are often associated with agricultural and horticultural crops, as some species are known to be pests of various plants. They are typically small to medium-sized flies, ranging in size from 3 to 8 millimeters in length. They can be identified by their relatively slender body, often with a gray or black coloration. Some species may have distinctive patterns or markings on their bodies. The flies undergo complete metamorphosis, which include 4 main stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The larvae are often called root maggots because many species have a habit of feeding on the root of plants. These flies can be found in various habitats, including agricultural fields, gardens, grassland, and forests. The behavior of these flies can vary depending on the species. Some species are known to lay their eggs near the base of plants, where the emerging larvae can feed on the root or decaying organic matter. They are considered pests. Some species can be damaging to crop. For example, certain species are known to infest crops like cabbage, turnips, carrots, onion, and other root vegetables, causing damage to the root and leading to reduced plant growth and crop yield. Integrated pest management strategies are often employed to control population of Anthomyiid flies and mitigate the damage they can cause to crops. These strategies may involve the use of insecticides, cultural practices, or biological control methods. It is important to note that there are numerous species within the family Anthomyiid, each with its own unique biology, behavior, and impact on the plant. If you are dealing with specific issues relating to Anthomyiid flies in your area, it is recommended to consult with your local agricultural extension service or entomologist for more tailored information and guidance on management strategies. Latrine flies are also insects commonly found around human waste and garbage. These flies are often associated with unsanitary conditions and can potentially spread disease. The flies are not a specific species of flies, but rather a general term that refers to various types of flies commonly found around human waste and unsanitary areas. They can include house flies, blowflies, and other types of flies. The flies thrive in environments with decaying organic matter such as garbage, sewage, and animal feces. They are particularly attracted to places with poor sanitation and hygiene. Flies like housefly and blowflies undergo a 4-stage life cycle: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The larvae feed on the organic matter where they hatch and then pupate before emerging as adults. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.